In today's video, I survived 100 days in Minecraft as a slime. I had 4 objectives. First, defeat the greater fire spirit, Ifrit. Second, defeat spirit protector, Colossus. Third, defeat the demon lord, Orc Disaster. And my last objective, slay the king of the skies, Cerberus. I spawned into a random world. With a book in my hand, it talked about reincarnation. There was a lot of things about reincarnation written all over it. And well, I clicked on it and yeah, I died. After reincarnating, I saw an option to choose my race. There was an option to become a human, a slime, a goblin, lizard man, and an orc. And there was also an option called random, which was really tempting. It would make me a vampire or a lesser demon, but there was a very less chance of that happening. And I knew what I wanted to be. I wanted to be the strongest of them all. Actually, I became the weakest, but yeah, I chose to become a slime. After becoming a slime, it seems I still remain in my human form. Every time someone reincarnates, they get a random skill. The skill I got was called Traveler. It would let me teleport to the direction I was facing in. And then there were my racial skills. As a slime, I had self-regeneration, which will help me regenerate health over time. And there was also Absorb and Dissolve, which immunes me to hunger and drowning. And I also had Jump Boost, so I could jump twice as much as a normal human. And if you subscribe, like, and comment, you can also get a super great skill. So day 1, I started getting some wood, made myself a wooden pickaxe, and then I found a giant hole. If I was a human, I will most certainly be far away from this. But being a slime, I kind of don't get fall damage, so in I went. I mined some stone, got myself a stone pickaxe, found some coal, started mining, and there was iron beneath it. And got out of the cave. I was really not sure what kind of monsters I'd face the first day, so I started making myself a base. While making the base, I realized that I have no wool with me and I would not be able to make a bed today. It was really a bad start. Spending my first day without sleep was not a good option. After my base was done, I crafted myself my iron equipments, climbed the walls, and I was all ready to face the monsters. This was the moment which scared me the most. I found a giant bed. It kind of disappeared, but I really did not want this guy to come to me. I was sure that this guy could fly and I did not have a roof over my head. So I hid really quickly. And then I saw this spider. My first night was not going well. I saw 2 monsters who looked like they could eat me up. But other than that, I checked my base, checked the surroundings to see if there were any monsters left. I finished them off. And by the time the sun was up, I finished all the mobs nearby. Start of day 2, I tried my Traveler ability. I was so excited that I kind of used it a lot and I ran out of mana and it got all dark. I started gathering some materials. At that time I realized that I was a slime, I did not get hunger, so I could just mine all day and all night. So I went deep into the caves, found myself some diamonds. I looked a little more and there was no more diamonds, but by the end of day 2, I had my full set of iron armor. Used my Traveler skill to teleport out of the hole. I wanted to explore the world, so I started using my Traveler skill and started teleporting. Found a giant serpent that was terrifying. Teleported right out of it. Killed some sheeps, got their wool, and then I found an unfamiliar village. I did not know what kind of village this was, so I teleported right into it. And it was actually a goblin village. There were small goblins everywhere. At that time, I recall the saying from a great person. It goes something like, "Hibbity hobbity, your village is now my property." So I took over the best building I could find and made it my own base. The next morning, I went looking for some diamonds, got back into the surface after some time. I realized that I need to show the goblins who the boss was, so I lit my building up. Went exploring again and actually found a desert temple. Found some enchanted books, some golden apples, and some bones. I started my first fight with the monsters of Tensura. This was the black spider. He kept attacking me. I was not sure that I could take his attack, but after he poisoned me, I was really annoyed and I stopped defending and I started spamming my attacks at him. After some time, he was kind of dead. Then I wanted to see how powerful the serpent was, so I went and fought him. His poison was a lot more potent. It kind of took half of my health in few seconds, so I teleported right out of it. And then I found a recipe to make a katana. With the katana in my hand, I was all ready to fight the big bad monsters. I found a recipe to make myself some armor, and it needed me to kill a certain monster. And then I started my journey to find that certain monster. On my way to find the monster, I found another desert temple, found some golden apples, some saddles, some horse armor. Found a barghest. I wanted to give him some of my bones, and he did not want it. It was a long and hard journey to find the monster which will give us the resources to make our cool armor. On the way, I also found this red portal. Went into it, found some endermen, killed some endermen, got some ender pearl, found some wither skeletons, fought them, that did a lot of damage to my armor. Found a blaze who was kind of in fire, I gave him some water and kind of killed him. Found the evil centipede. I was all ready for a good fight. It had a skill which paralyzed me. And he also poisoned me. So I got close to him, kept spamming my attacks, and after some time with the help of my trusty katana, I slayed the beast. Just after I fought the evil centipede, I found a giant bat. And it was a big and tough battle. And I actually lost my katana. I got so angry that I teleported right above him and started kind of punching him. The punches did not work. But I still did it. I was really angry. I did not know where my katana went. I was not focusing on it. And my katana was lost. That day was one of the saddest days. So I continued my journey to find the monster who will give me the resources to make my new armor. And I actually found some magic crystals. While getting the magic crystals, I saw this guy. I did not want to fight him. I was very sure I was not that effective at water at this moment. And this guy did not look something I would want to mess around with. Found some pillagers, played the game how many pillagers I can kill with them, and they were not happy about that. After killing the pillagers, I thought I could take on the water monster. I went to him, but I still knew that I would not be able to fight him in the water, so I brought him out, made myself a platform in the water, and got him stuck. I was not able to reach the core of his body, so my attacks were not working. So I went back, made myself a ranged weapon, and when I got back, it seems he lost some health. When I made the platform, it seems I suffocated him. So I finished him up with my crossbow, found a mansion, and damn, the Vindicators did hit hard. They took half of my health bar in a single attack. At this point of time, I was losing patience. I had not yet seen the monster who will give me the resources to make my armor yet. Found the otherworlder. Tried shooting at him, my arrows kind of bounced off. And I knew this guy was trouble. It was good that he did not attack me, so I went right away from him. At this point of time, I thought I will probably not get the monster I was looking for, but I found the second option. I kind of did not find the monster I was looking for, but this will still work. Let's not talk about how I killed the Diatrobes. This is not really pleasant to look at. So yeah, I got the resources I needed, and now I had my new shiny armor all ready. With the new and powerful armor with me, I went looking for the Otherworlder. I trusted my armor, but more than that, I wanted my life to be safe. And I knew that the arrows did not work at the Otherworlder, so I made myself some kunai knives. I started shooting the kunai and they did work. But my kunai ran out, so I went and finished him off with my sword. And then I found one of the most important places. This portal will lead me to one of the bosses. And I was not sure if I will be able to find any other portal again, so I decided to make my base right near it. But to make a base, I did not have enough resources. I went looking for resources, found this hell moth, I killed it. It did not drop anything interesting. Made myself a little treehouse base, and then I found Zijue. After killing her, I will summon the Greater Fire Spirit if raid. I used the potion, ate a golden apple and went right in. Killed CJ, he was not that hard to kill, but then came Ifrit, the greater fire spirit. At that time I realized that I was actually fighting Ifrit, the fire spirit at water. Not only the fire spirit, he was the greater fire spirit. And I was really thankful. His fire did not damage me at all. I kept attacking, he kept pushing me back, but eventually I killed him. When Ifrit died, I saw CJ. She was dying and I was confused what to do. I wanted to save her. I threw a golden apple, but it was too late. She was dead. Killing Ifrit gave me 2 skills, combustion and ranged barrier. Combustion was really helpful, although it did not have much use, but it gave me fire resistance. So from now, I don't get any fire damage. Ranged barrier did this. Combustion also spawned fire if I ran. For some reason, Ifrit also gave me poison resistance. After getting the poison resistance, I was all ready to fight the giant tempest serpent. The dreadful guy was going to get it. I went right for the serpent knowing that I will not get any poison damage, but yeah, he dead. After a few days, I found Orc Disaster. Now this guy was a demon lord. I was not sure if I'll be able to do anything to him, so I started using my kunai, checking if I could damage him. I did damage him a little, but that was nothing. So I tried out my sword and it did not do anything at all, so I teleported right out of there. I knew I was not ready for this fight yet. I got really angry not being able to do any damage to the demon lord, so I killed a lot of giant ants. And finally after so many days, I found this guy, the giant bear. This was the guy I was looking for to get the resources to make my armor. Found a rather interesting looking creature. I was able to ride him. He was damaging me, but my self regeneration was stronger and I would just regenerate. Took a ride and he was dying. Then I made myself a sword called Crimson Lotus Edge. Tried the sword on a grave lizard and it was doing grave damage. And now after so much time with my new sword, I was all ready to fight the spirit protector. I went into the portal and there was nothing. But I knew the spirit protector was calling for me. I went right in, ate all the things I had. This guy was really powerful, so I did not want to give him any chance. I went right in and used all my attacks. I kept spamming until he died. I did not want to give him any chance to attack. And just like that, he was dead. After I killed the spirit protector, a portal just opened up. This was the moment that I would get myself a spirit probably. I went inside and started the ritual to summon a spirit. And I did not get any. This was a big scam. After a few days of grinding, I had myself all the potions I needed. I was all ready to kill this demon lord. I went right in, he used his skills, he blinded me, but I was not going to give up. His attacks were so brutal that after a few attacks, my shield was going to break. I knew I needed to finish this quick. So after a long time of us exchanging attacks, he was all ready to die. And died he did. He was finally dead and he gave me the skill called Starve. I was so excited that I killed the orc right after. That orc did not even see it coming. Starve let me eat blocks, so I could break blocks with my hands no matter what kind of blocks they are, and they will come into my inventory. After that, I went looking for someone special. This guy will give me a lot of skills that I need. And finally I found him, the intelligent slime. He was not much powerful and he was an easy kill. But killing him, I got Predator and Gluttony. These were probably the most powerful skills there are. Using Predator, I can kill someone with just a punch and their skills will be mine. After killing the Tempest Serpent, I got Noxious Breath and Heat Sense. By killing the Creeper, I got Black Lightning. After that, I killed a few more monsters and got a lot more skills. If there was a group of monsters, I used Gluttony on them. If there was one, I used Predator. And I also used Black Lightning on them. Black Lightning was really powerful looking. After a few days, the game started lagging. I was not sure what was happening. The game was lagging a lot. And then I found a reason. It was because of this land phase. There was a lot of land phase. And I did what a man would do when he sees a face. Eat it. And again I went on a mission to get more skills. And after getting all the skills I needed, I was all ready to upgrade my equipments. I made myself a reinforced anvil. With the reinforced anvil, I used magic steel to make demon steel. I used the demon steel to make mithril, and then I made orichalcum. I upgraded my magic steel sword into a demon steel sword. Then I upgraded my demon steel sword to orichalcum sword. After upgrading all my equipments, I was all ready to go to my final battle. I tried out a skill I got from a dolphin. It let me move really fast in water. And then there he was, the king of the sky, Cerberus. At first I wanted to check how strong his minions were. I took out my bow and started shooting. It seemed that they were not that strong. So I went in and started killing them. I realized I could finish them off with gluttony or predator. That made things a lot easier. And then I went right in for the boss. I started shooting, but the arrows kept deflecting. So I went in old school with my sword. But my mana ran out, so I had to come back. I used all the potions I could. I was able to do a lot of damage. But whenever I do a lot of damage to him, he kind of floats off. That was really getting annoying. So whenever I got a chance, I took a hit. But he kept spawning his minions. It was not that hard for me. I just kept one-shotting them with gluttony or predator. It seemed that Cerberus was only strong because of his minions. But his minions were not that strong against me. At last, because his minions were not working and I knew that Cerberus did not have any hidden attacks up his sleeve, I built a tower, went right inside him. I actually ate an apple inside him. That was a big deal. And then I was all ready to kill this monster. And killed I did. He was all dead now. But I did not get anything for killing this guy. I thought it was a giant scam. But I thought that the water was probably blocking my view. So I blocked the water and then I found this. It was a Cerberus core. I did not know what to do with it. I kind of tried to eat it, but it kind of got planted. And then after breaking it, I got a lot of skills. The one I was most excited about was gravity manipulation. It let me fly, kind of. And that was it. This was me surviving 100 days in the Tensura mod as a slime. And yes, I know it was not 100 days. But if I kept playing after this, I think I would just get bored and you will also get bored watching it. But I do know there is something which I need to do, and that is becoming a demon lord. And I don't actually think I'd be able to do it in this 100 days, so I did not make it my goal. But I will be becoming a demon lord. So if you want to see me becoming a demon lord, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified whenever I become a demon lord. That does not sound good, but yeah, don't forget to hit subscribe, like and share.